beautiful empaths, it's Sam here from the Singer's Piano. Welcome to Awaken Your Creative Soul. We dive into the healing side of accompanying your voice on the piano, singing, songwriting for self-expression. And today we are here because I've got a really beautiful piano vocal tutorial for you, and that's my Immortal by Evanescence. And oh my gosh, I think every single empath that I know absolutely loves this song. So I'm going to show you how I would play. As I said in my previous piano tutorials, everything I do is all improvised on the piano. I don't read a note of music, but what I do is read chord sheets. So I'm going to show you some kind of tips and tricks on how you can accompany your voice using this chord sheet and using arpeggios, sus4s and so forth. We've got my hands here. I hope you can see them okay. I'm sorry that the writing is small, but you can download this chord sheet. Just click on the link below. It will take you to Ultimate Guitar, where you can download anything you want. I would say that if you haven't got the paid version, go onto your computer rather than on a pad or phone, because you'll have much more access to things like download and things, stuff like that. Let's dive in. We have got some really simple chords. We have the G chord, which is this claw chord here. Now, if you don't know me, the way I teach piano is by chords and specifically with patterns. So this is what I call a claw chord, and it's like down, up, down, up, down, up. And it's like a tiger's claw. That's why I call it a claw chord, yeah? And then we have what we call a triangle chord, which I think we may have some triangle chords. We've got a D coming up a bit later, which is this chord here. And again, because it looks like a triangle. And then we have B minor, which is what I call fluffy. For those of you, don't ask me why I call it fluffy, I call it fluffy. So we have F, we have D, and we have F sharp, yeah? We're gonna start with a simple arpeggio. So for those of you that don't know, arpeggios are basically broken chords. Arpeggios are beautiful and they're great for things where songs that you want some beautiful, elongated, haunting sounds on the piano just to support your voice. So we're going to add the A right next to the G. So it's going to go like this. So I'm going to show you that very slowly. We've got the G, the D, the G, and then we're going to meet the left hand with our thumb, and then we're going to go back down. So and I would really recommend, if you've got a pedal, to use the pedal, because it's just going to make it sound beautiful and flowing. And then we're going to do the same for the B minor. So we've got the B, the F, the B, and instead of meeting it, we're going to do the D and the E. So it's going to sound like this. I'm going to add the voice. I'm so tired of being... And actually, what I've shown you before is actually really, really busy. So, I'm so tired. I wouldn't even go down. I would actually just stay up. So, I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. So then we're going to go to the E minor, and I'm not even going to play the whole E minor. I'm literally just going to play the third. So we've got the E in the left hand, and then we've got the E and the G in the right hand. Hopefully you've got that. If you are new and you're like, whoa, Sam, this is way too much, click on the cog and you can slow things right down. You can pause it, or you can literally watch this over and over and over on repeat. Remember, this is a new skill for you guys, so it might take you a week to get this. So don't worry, don't put yourself down if you're not getting it straight away. We're then going to move on to the next bit, to the pre-chorus, which is here, which we've got the E minor, the B minor, and then the E minor again. And then we've got that D, which is the triangle chords right at the end over time. So we've gone here. Now I would actually keep it super simple, because this song really needs the space for your vocals to come through. You don't want too much piano. I would literally keep it this and then do some block thirds. These wounds won't seem to heal. So all I'm doing is I've got the E and the G in the right hand and they've got the E in the left hand. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just so much that... So keep it simple. And then you want that whooshing emotion to come through. There's just so much. And then time, you want the arpeggios to come. The time cannot erase. And then you go back to those arpeggios. So keep it simple. And then I would do the sweeping arpeggios. So again, we've got the first, the fifth, the fourth. The time cannot erase. And so I'm playing that. Erase. And then I would play the claw chord, the E in the right hand. And this is when we're going to be using the arpeggios and the chords. So that's going to give you that real like, that kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm so like, I just have to get it out, I have to get it out. We're going to move now to When You Cried. Now I keep the E minor going for as much of it as you can to keep it simple. Really the work is going to be in the left hand. We're going to have the first and the fifth. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have. So all I'm doing is the chords. I'm doing the E, B, E, because that's the chord of E minor. I'm missing out the third, yeah, so the fifth. And then I'm going to the C, which is the C, the fifth, and then C again. Then I'm going to go to the D, the fifth, the D, and then the B, the F sharp, which is the fifth. So now if you can get that, we're going to bring in our voices. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. And when I'm practicing with my voice, I don't really care what my voice is sounding like right now because I'm just focusing on the piano. So one thing I would really suggest, and this is what piano teachers and what singing teachers don't teach you, is that when you're focusing on one thing, don't worry about the other thing. While I'm practicing the piano, I'm not thinking about my breathing, I'm not thinking about my tonal quality, I'm not even necessarily thinking about my words. I'm just trying to get the melody to match the hands. And then once we've got the piano, then we can move to the voice and we can move to tonal qualities and all that, which I have lots of other lessons for. But right now, we're just focusing on the piano. So, when you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have. And it's a bit clunky because I want the voice to lead. So you'll see in a minute. All on me. And then we're going to go to those beautiful arpeggios again. On me. Now, I'm not teaching you the traditional riff. I don't really learn traditional riffs. I kind of make them up on my own. And again, it could change tomorrow. I could have like... just make it up. But for today, I'm going to show you this one. All right, now we've got the left hand, we've got the voice. We're going to bring in those chords. Keep it simple. We're going to just play the E for as long as we can until it starts to sound a bit dodgy. But mainly it's going to be the E to the E4. So it's going to sound like this. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you screamed, I'd fight away all of your fears. I held my hand. Your thumb is on E the whole time. So when you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. So you can hear the beautiful piano washing over. So I'm going to play it from the beginning all the way through just to the end of that chorus so that you get an idea of how sparse it should be. All right, so we're going to go from the beginning.
I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just so much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your tears. I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me.
And then you start again, all over again. So guys, I hope that has helped. If you have loved it as much as I do, then please subscribe and press the like button. And also, if you love learning to sing, play the piano and songwrite, and you're really interested in learning how to use it for healing, self-expression and personal development, I've got a free PDF guide that's going to not only show you how to find your authentic voice, but how to accompany your voice on the piano using simple chords so you don't have to read a note of music, but also showing you my subconscious songwriting therapy, whereby I'm going to help you write your very first song. Click on the link below and I will send it direct to your inbox. Until next time, I will speak to you soon. Bye!